lifts me up when I fall. Your voice brings a new...
How do you get to the root of recurring sin? How do you come to the root? So my sin, recurring sin, is masturbation, or is jealousy, or is nervousness, is aggressiveness, whatever it could be. Normally there are some sins that are recurring more than other sins. How am I going to arrive to the root of those sins? Well, it is not always easy. Let's be very clear. Many times we need a help. At times the help of a psychologist, at times the help of a priest, of a spiritual director. But more we get intimate with God, more we go deep into ourselves. And this is important. Enter into depth with God through prayer. And bit by bit you will know more and more and more yourself. But the healing of the root doesn't occur only when I find it. Also, if I do not find the root, God knows the root. And so I go to God and tell him, my Lord, still I didn't find the root of this sin, but you know it. Please break it, my Lord. For you there is no past, because for you everything is present. So go in that moment where the root begins and break it. So I can do a prayer, a healing prayer, about the roots of my sin also before I find it. Okay? So that is very important. What is the... Here, it is a challenging question. What is the best and quickest method of healing the root of illness sins, especially when it is deep-rooted? Well, the best, quickest method. How can I say it? Why? Because every person is original. Every person is different. And God has a different plan on every person. A different plan on every person. So the way he acts with one person is not the same way he acts with another person. Here we are not speaking about techniques. If you go to a psychologist, the psychologist has techniques. The psychiatrist has techniques. But regarding my intimacy with God, there are no techniques. The only technique he has is loving you. That is the only technique. Then the way he acts is a completely different way with everybody. So we cannot speak about the quickest method or the best method. Just enter positively into intimacy with God, and God will show you bit by bit your inner self. You see, more I come in front of the light, more I know myself. At times, you see, times ago, now I understood it very well, I used to say, but how is it that St. Francis, you know, the first icon of St. Francis is an icon of Francis with a towel in his hand, crying his sins. And I used to say, but how is it Francis, such a great saint, was continuously crying his sins, and I am sure not crying my sins continuously, how is it? Because I am less sinner than Francis? No. But because Francis, now today I understand it, is nearer to the light. And no more near to the light you are, more the light is revealing what you are. If I am distant from the light, I cannot see the many details in my life. So more we are intimate with God, more we are exposed. More we know ourselves. Because we are now in confrontation, in contrast with the light. You understand? So this is more I get intimate with God, more I can enter to know the roots.
Jesus, you are all I need, all I need. Your hand lifts me up when I fall. Your voice brings a new song to my soul. Your love is the reason that I live. Jesus,